وبس هذا غلط. قولي ميو. كان انعاشت. هذا نجي طب. لحظات بس اكون معاك نكمل لان ايش ذا البس الغريب هش شو وضعك؟ عليكم السلام ورحمة الله لورد. يلا حيه بس اتاكد من الصوت. الو الو تست تست. اي صح طلعت انافخ كويس. نكمل نجي للهيثم نعطيه الاشياء اللي هو يبيها.
Here. This marks fewer members of the order.
It gives me joy to take this from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done well, but there are more still.
I have to go.
Then
يا ايش ذا البس اللي ميو يطردني مياو ويوقف. لو تطردني برا ذبحتك. تعال تعال قل ميو تعال. والله جاء. يا راسي. تعال تغنس يا كبرى البس يا كبرى البس. شوف البنت كيف تركض. يلا خلينا نكمل. امس توقع جاني حق الاسلحة اللي هناك. وينه اللي هناك اللي هنا. قال ان في واحد مات اسمه سفن مدري ايش صار. روح كلمهم. هذا نروح عزي يا ريدي. اول واحد يموت في قريتنا.
There was so much we were meant to do.
توف
Tovi.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Wow.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper.
أيوة.
When I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
هذه عندهم.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
الاستماع بصمت.
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they are ready.
ما بدك ترجع.
Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened.
هذا ايش تشتغلين؟
They
لحظة تشتغلين فيه.
don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we're prepared to give. But all we can do is
والله حكيم صاير.
I was not prepared to lose my parents.
والدي لكنهم
In a
راح
flash,
يرحموا.
they were taken from me.
هذا زين. أنا ليش أقرأ؟
Determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so
الله
strong.
يسلمك.
so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it.
صاير حكيم.
I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi. Know you are valued.
والله صاير حكيم. ايش عندي؟ وانا حكيم يعني حتى في الواقع. ما ظنيت بس حكيم. ايوه ولقيته غلط. اوكي خلنا نبلغ راند في باللي صار في شرق انجلي. معليش سوري.
Eivor, Thanktir.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
ما داني داق.
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
لا. Oh.
Of course.
داق الحين بيرجع.
From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
يا الله كري أنا ما أداني اللي يحل الموقف على كيفه.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
Okay.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail, bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand.
Thank
you, Ron.
Holger, ما دافعك.
Let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people.
ما لها دخل
You know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early.
صح.
I did not wish to wake you.
خالك والبجيح.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
والبجيح. والبجيح.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must
طيب
do
خلنا
something.
هرج. ورع لا تقاطعني.
Conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed. Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless
يا
crime?
طيب
It
ما
is a two-victim
استأذنت.
crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
حكيم يا عيال.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here.
حكيم.
Return to your homes in peace.
صاير حل مشاكل يا عيال. ما نبيني
Would you
ما
allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting?
ما نبيني حل مشاكل.
Some wish you helped in its creation.
يلا.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day.
Hello.
That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
أبشر طال
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
عمرك. مرصانة الملوك. حط الغرام. سيطرنا على شرق انجليا او على ما يقولون
Some
تحالفنا
interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
ايش؟
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself.
حلو.
One
طيب.
more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Yes, I'd heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with him before the end.
I think we all wish that. Tovi most of all.
اوكي طيب الحين نبي نسيطر على منطقة ثانية او نتحالف. هل انت بخير؟
Randall, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
بنذهب.
Take a break.
بنذهب
Let us
غصب.
make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of
غصب
this musty
مشينا.
room.
ما
You mean
بشي.
now? Right now?
Of
ايه.
course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
لا لا تعال تعال
Follow
خلينا.
me.
لا خلي الله ليتني ما قلت له مشينا. عطف بسرعة وافقت. خذ راندفي إلى جراند بيج. بعد المسافة.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just
مي اند يو. حركات البيض. يمدي اسوي فاست ترافل تلحقني. والله خلنا نروح
is that a
بالخير.
problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridge. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
تبينا نسبح. اوكي اصبر اسوري. تعال يا خيل يا ابله. تعال اركبي ططاط. اركبي ططاط. خلنا نوسع خاطرها مسكينة كسرت خاطري. 24 ساعة ذا خلنا نمشيها ونرجع. مع اني اخطيت المفروض نلعب في المهام ونروح بس خلنا نوسع خاطرنا شوي. الخيل دق الدبل ابليسه. خلنا نوسع خاطرنا. قتال حروب طعن تسيطر على منطقة مدري ايه. خلنا نروح نتمشى مسكينة 24 ساعة في ذا الخيم. تبي سباحة؟
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further.
مسكينة.
Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
والله مسكينة. حيل. شكلها 24 صدق شكلها ما طلعت من ذيك الخيمة أبد. يا عزتي تقول له اني مسوي فاست ترافل يمكن ترسبن معي ونفتك من ذا المش.
Eivor, there.
This is where the summer army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Wow.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in a Roman marvel, I will not soon forget this sight.
الله يسلمك. جالس امشيها. اعتبري نفسك في الديرة. هذه مزرعة جد عبد الرحمن الله يرحمه. هذه هناك مزرعة عمي ناصر. فطط.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
انزل تبين بعد انزلك انزلي. هذا
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Something happened.
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with
Oxenvorda.
And now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have been kept nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road. The word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will you...
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that will ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would.
Inshallah.
Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
طاحت في وجهي. ايش فيها تمشي كذا تقول هولك؟ Hey!
Bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randy. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits. But do not be rash when you find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one of such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Look sternly at the horizon.
By all means. You seem hot for a battle, so here we go.
تعال يا دب. والله لو تشرب لبن مو بنافع. طقيه راندي. ابليس طعنك. يا طيب يا اكره ينحاش عشان يرمي عليك حصى. قطعت رجيل. عقب والله حذفت سبيض. شوف كيف يركض يا ولد. عقب ارحب. اصبري. كأني اشوف يد تركض قدامي. خرايط كنوز ليلة اخرى اكد تراب. اما عادي وين اركب معها في الخيل. لا اشوى الحمد لله. عشوى يلا امشي جعسير الماء. وعليكم السلام. اصبر لا عمر.
We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
يلا وصلنا. هي الرجال هنا. لا غلطان. دوم غير عليك يلا. يهو اي صح. طيب نفس الطريق يجيكم هناك وهنا. ايش فيها تمشي كذا تقول هولك. خلاص انتهيت. شكلنا بنسيطر على لندن بعد شوي. او نخلي لندن اخر شيء. ايش رايكم يا
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randy, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
ايش فيها ذي؟
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
ايش فيها مشخص؟ ايش السالفة؟ ودي انسحب ما بعطيه وجه. لا لا بتفوز علي. انسحب انسحب لقد خسرت. انسحب خله تسكر تفله.
Any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the mead queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
No. Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randvi, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
تركبي معي. اركبي يا الله. ضريبة انك تعطيها وجه.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
ليش؟ ليه؟
What can I say? Not the first,
I name you
and it will not be the last.
Slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
سكرت قتلت ناس سوت. ما ادري الطريق من اين الطريق.
I was wondering, you and Soma, was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
ما صار شيء مع سوما.
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested...
اي محاولتي الثانية. ايش وان الذيب خرب عليك. قطع الطرق. اسحب عليهم. دخلي سلاحك الله يرحم والديك. شكل هذا البرج اللي تكسب.
Eivor, entangled. Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
كأنك لازم تقول شيء. والله كأنها بتقول شيء بس انه خرب انه وصلنا بسرعة. ايش انه خرب.
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
No. يا الله انا نكبت عمري يوم اللي قلت مشان ادرك الطاوله البزنس ما هو زين.
Keep up.
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered.
يا رب لا ما بيها تطيح. طاحت بيجي دراما يعني اني اخاف عليك. راند في.
You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
واو اركب بس. اتمنى توخرين عن دربي. يلا شاطرة.
Well.
والله اعطيتها وجه وندمت.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true.
صح.
Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. I can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
لا.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
I am honored by your feelings, Randvi. But I value you as a friend. I hope that does not disappoint. It is my highest praise.
Of course. Thank you. I do apologize.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we have had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
يا ليتني ما قلت مش انا بشيك ولا قلت غلطة عمر. بس اشو اني لقطت العب سويت سكب. جلسنا يوم واو رقدنا.
Andrei?
اختبت.
Must have returned to the settlement.
ان شاء الله. امر مفروغ منه. يا والله امر مفروغ منه. وين المستوطنة؟ خلنا نرجع. اي اشوى انها رجعت المستوطنة. يو النكبة ليتني ما اعطيتها وجه قلت تعال انت مشي. يعني انطني مشي خاطرك. راسي اوه يا راسي راسي. تعال نتمشى وريت الاطلالات. لا صراحة يعني أحس الألعاب يوم يدخلون فيها الأشياء ذي أنت كلاعب تتنرفز، لأن أفرض إني بداية اللعبة عجبتني اللعبة ومدحتها عند شخص مثلا أو شخص صغير في السن راح يلعبها وشاف الأشياء ذي مرة شيء سيء. خلنا نكمل.
Good day.
شك تنافخين. Good day انتي. شي ملقلق. يا الله اللعبة ملقلقة. خلنا نجلس. خلنا نقوم ونروح. اوكي.
Eivor.
Randvi, why did you leave? We
ما
could have returned together.
We could have, but I was restless. A quiet walk alone clears the head. And you do snore a little, like a wounded bear.
That's a lie.
I had a wonderful time, Eivor. Thank you for your company and your friendship.
And you for yours.
Now, shall we get back to it?
ايه مشينا.
I want to see the Alliance map.
صراحة يعني احس اللعبة خربوها. اوكي. قول مقترح 250، قول مقترحة 130، قول مقترحة 90. لندن نخليها اخر شيء. اوكي خلنا نسيطر على الجديد بما انها جنبنا، جنب منطقة مستعمرة من مستعمراتنا. حنا تقريبا سيطرنا هنا وهنا. باقي خلنا نحاول. اعطيني الاخبار.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rodri, King of the Britons. Ceolbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Ceolbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
اوكي تشيلبرت الولد. العودة للخريطة. خلونا نشوف شو وضع المنطقة دي.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Yes.
Sigurd.
Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
اوكي انتم وش رايكم؟ نروح لسيجورد اللي هو اخوي، ولا نروح الولد اللي كان عندنا اللي خلينا ابوه يسيطر على المنطقة ذي، يعني جزء من المنطقة ذي عقب يسيطر عليه. والله ما ادري. هو ولد الملك اللي هنا يبيه يسيطر على الجهة دي. هنا سيجورد، هنا خلصنا. والله ما ادري انا الحين احترت يعني. بعدين هنا ولا نروح اللندن. مؤهل والله ما ادري. فضة يعطيني ذهب. لا ما بالذهب، انا بشيء ينفع المستعمر. والله ما ادري. احس اني بروح للسيجورد. ما ادري ولا انتم وش رايكم؟ اوكي والله احس اني بروح للسيجورد. الولد. طيب المنطقة هذه.
I have received a unique summons from Nottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Vili.
Vili? A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asks that you join him in feast and celebration in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It will be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
يعني احس انها معاهدات سلام اللي زي كاني اجي اسلم عليه. لا يا لورد، انا اقصد من ناحية القصة. يعني ايش رغبتكم؟ اني اقابل سيجورد ولا اقابل الولد اللي كان عندنا هنا واخليه يسيطر على المنطقة دي؟ المكافآت هنا يعطيني فضة. ما ابغى انا الفضة. هنا ايش يعطيني؟ يعطيني موارد. هنا يعطيني بعد موارد. ما ادري، احس اني بروح ابي اترك سيجورد اخر شيء. ما ادري والله. او ان نروح لندن. لا لندن المفروض اتركها اخر شيء في الجهة دي. هذه منطقة كبيرة، واضح ان بيجينا مشاكل هنا لليل. خلنا نروح الجيل.
It's a jail bit.
He has.
Skip.
Jailbird hope.
I hope you're tutored.
Indeed. But I think it best if...
خلنا نروح الجيل. بسم الله تبدأ. شيروب.
I will make my way to Shropshire.
شيروبشاير. شيروبشاير.
He and Ivar should be in Potford just now. You will find it along the
River.
If Ivar is with him, I will certainly be needed.
اي والله دم إيفار مع علميني. تقع كذا تقع اوكي خلنا نسوي سكيب مو سكيب فاست ترافل. يا رب قريب يا رب في فاست ترافل قريب يا رب في فاست ترافل قريب. يا لبي هنا. اوكي مشينا. والله دمع إيفار لازم اروح لك. الله إيفار علميني بدين مع إيفار عشان اروح بسرعة. إيفار إيفار على وزنية انتصار. اخ يا خشو. اوكي 600 متر. لحظة بشوف يمدينا نطور شيء. يمدينا نطور ذا 3 بطور ذا 3 هذا نطوره فل اوكي. ما يمديني. مجموعة ابن مستودع الأسلحة. اوكي انا ابن مستودع الأسلحة. اوكي خلنا نروح. في حركة يا لورد لو اتوقع انك ما تعرفها. صح تضغط سهم يسار تنادي الخيل. لا علق عليه ركوب بس خليك امشي وهو يركب تلقائيا سواء لك لورد او غير. واتفورد والله اسمكم مرة حلو. واتفورد اعثر على كثير حدث تقع يمكن العثور عليها بين بحيرتين على طول النهر اظنها برو. العيال هناك احيني. لحظة عيدي انحب. شوف النذل شوف النذل. انت متأكد جاي تساعدهم؟ اوكي العيال وينهم؟ اوكي في البيت ده. خلنا نشوف البيت. واو احترق. والله الشله مجتمعين.
Come on, boy. You wouldn't stop a lamb. Come on.
عاد عيال. يتدرب على ايفر.
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivar, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I will be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I am to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother, Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervyn.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shropshire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
It is a grave thing to be alderman in a time of war, Gelbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future alderman, you should speak in the talks as well. But with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass.
You
know the man.
You've met him.
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That is not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
والله زين مسلسل حركاته كتاب التنانين واو والله الاسم فخم.
It's not far, just across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and kicked Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now. It's thanks to Ivar.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy.
As King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace, Ivar.
What has become of your preening brother?
I have not seen him since we were together in Leicestershire. I am left uneasy when he is away.
You are better off leaving that sauntering Pole in your wake.
مشينا ايش تنتظر؟ جايات مهبلت يا اوكي.
Our Bishop Deolav and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they are all so hard and cold.
Yet within his walls, the Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
ادخل كريد. ادخل. اوكي والله شكل احس ان ايفر بيبدا حرب بيننا وبينهم.
Captain Anil, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deolav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Goriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
The king's brother is a moldering sack of cow dung.
يا ايوه.
I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gas reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold, both of you.
احترت شو اختار على رودري التحدث الى تشيربورد يحق لا نحن هنا من اجل السلام.
Now is not the time for keeping grudges. We're here to smooth the path to peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Not with this bag of Britain slop.
On that, we are agreed.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Guryat walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace. All of us.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
ابشر دراهم يا جماعة. كيف تصدون باللعبة يا قهر؟ الوان اللي يصد الوان. اوكي بتحدث اول شيء للهطف ايفر انه يهدي
You're wasting time.
Ivar,
Lock the doors, murder that sweating pig and have done with it.
if I could find you silver, would that quell your bitterness while we seek peace?
Peace? Is that what you think is going to happen here? I told you, I know this bastard.
Will silver quiet you?
It may not. I would have to see the silver in my hands to know for sure.
600.
Damn your eyes. Here's the silver. Do with it what you will, but don't upset this chance at peace.
I did not know you were so foolish with coin.
أنا سفيه بس كل تراب.
Silver! Good! I can bludgeon Rodri to death with how heavy a bag I have.
I have spoken with everyone who matters. I should report what I know to Bishop Dale.
Eivor, my friend.
ما بصديقك.
I asked around, as you suggested.
Have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
I gave the silver to Ivar, for his assurance that he will stay calm.
I have yet to see Ivar look calm.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single combat now.
Boneless Ivar. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
تنين.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Guryat!
By God Almighty, I'll...
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
Kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel with his blood.
لا الله يا الله ايفر. ايفر والله يدعك اتفاهم معك بعدين ايفر. اخروا راح المجرى سلاحي ولا هلقم. كان هذا اخر. ايفر وينه؟ ايفر وينه؟
Now that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Ivar, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
A good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Ceolbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
اقضي على
Help me with this
الجنود.
fucking door.
الله يقلع وجهك. اخروا اخروا اخروا. افتح الباب عنوه افتحه. ياهو. يلا بالدور. خلني الون ترى. ابي الون. توقف. بقعد ضعيفين ذولي، ما ابي اطق ضعيفين ذولي، اعطينا واحد قوي. اثنين في واحد. واو اوكي شكرا. لا يا عيال احترون. اوكي دل انتبه بالسلاح حق خوي. لا هذا اوكي خذ اسلحة خذ اسلحة تفه. وهالمطروح الحالة. بال الله يقلع وجهك يا ايفر. حرب وش الحرب قامت؟ اخر بس كريد اطب بينهم ما اسوي. لا ايوه هنا اسوي 3 مرات 4 مرات يلا. مروض الاسلحه. خلنا نخلص العركة بسرعة. ادري اني ضيعت عليهم. هذا كيف مات. تعال امس جو اجواي. اقطع جو. اوكي باقي كم. المسكين يسبح. المسكين يسبح. هذول يدتفونه.
Good God, what carnage! We must let Bishop Dale know that the battle is done.
مشينا للبيشوب. الله يقلعك يا ايفر. وجه النكبة. ايفر ايش فيكم فرحانين؟ اخر لا تطفونكم. خلنا نعلم ذا.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
كان ايفر مختن. كان ايفر محقا مخطئ.
You nearly got jailbird killed, you boneless flap of leather.
Ah, the diplomat speaks what he really feels.
Fail us again, son of Ragnar, and I will send you back to Repton without your limbs. What's done is done. We must plan our next moves before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlocan Outpost, down south of Quatford.
I came across Wenlocan earlier. I've taken that cargo already.
Well done, Drengar.
Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike.
They will send Aenir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I will meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then...
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
That's done. Now to track down their supply line. Drag Rodri back to the peace. Good Bishop.
Have you made progress, my friend?
Some. Have no fear. That's done. Now to track down their supply line.
Okay,
drag Rodri back to the peace table soon enough.
خلنا نشوف شو وضعهم مع خط الامدادات. اوكي وين البتاعين ذوجي؟ ليكم ماتوا بعد.
Friend or foe?
Friends, peace. I was told you might know where the Britons bring in their supplies.
Are we your friends, Dane?
I would have it so.
After years of blood and gore, looting and burning, forgive us if we don't trust a Dane.
لا يحق لي. هذه هي الحق.
In Rodri, we share a common enemy. My only wish is to destroy his supply line and bring him to the table, begging for a truce. Once we have peace, you and your kin will no longer walk this land in wretchedness.
What you say is good sense. Very well, Dane. Here's what I know. The Britons move their goods through Dust and Quarry. See that tower to the south? That's the Hillgate remnants. Further on, you'll find the stone quarry.
And thank you.
بس اوكي شكرا لك. هالسرعة خضع لي. يقع المحدب بدون بقايا هيلجيت. اوكي يبعد والله نحسب قريب. اوكي الخيل قام يسوي حركات. ليكون هذا هو. ليكون هذا هو الموقع. اعثر على محجر. لا ما اتوقع انه والله يمكن. لا ما انا الحين في منطقة بريطانيين. بال ما قرب. ايش فرق البريطاني عن الانجليزي؟ اوكي
The stone quarry filled with Britain supply carts. Once I burn them. The stone quarry filled with Britain supply carts. Once I burn those, push Rodri to peace.
ودي اقاتلكم عشان اعلمكم اخرج ما بيقتلكم. اوكي الاشياء اللي يقولون عنها وين؟ يا عيني من هنا حق النحش. اوكي هذا قال اوكي حرر السجناء واخر كريد. احرق لي تحرير السجناء في شكل واضح. اوكي كفو يا مطروح، كفو يدي، كفو. تعال احتاجك. تعال انا في كنز. بل 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 حرر ياه ليتني فجر دي عشان لو منطقة صدق. اوكي الله يقلعكم يا الظبيان. انا ايش احتاج؟ امسكها على سكة مرة ثلاثة عشان شفته النشيد. ادعسه. الغبي راح اقترقه. كفو مطروح ولا دعس وجهه. انا خلني اكمله. اوكي ويش باقي؟ انا بالمسجلات عشان افتح الباب ذا بس ماني بلاقي. اوكي خلينا نطلع فوق. انعاش اما من جلدك قم. اما الخمدان اطلع من ورا حصاه. اما عاد ما جته كلب. ايش الوضع هنا؟ ابغى غير امشي وقتل. اوكي انا جيت من هنا. بروح للجهة الثانية. هذا رسمي، كل ما تروح على المنطقة ترجع لرسم. اوكي اخيرا. تعال ما ابغى اخلص المهمة بسرعة، بألوت. اوكي خلنا ناخذ اللوت. لا أشوى إني مفعل تدهور. أوكي الحين نروح نفجر الجهة ذيك. دبر عمرك. وهلا ما شافني. تعال خلينا نعيش ذا، خليه يزعجهم، ارفع لهم ضغطهم وانا بلوت على راحتي. البطل على الجهة الثانية. قول لي شكرا عمي. عفوا. اوكي كنز. العقيق يا رب تكون عقيق. حلو. باقي ايش؟ اما راح يطق. اي باقي صندوق، وين نلقاه؟ القم. باقي صندوق. شيء. ايوه هذا هو. انت هنا يا غبي.
That should shake Rodri to his senses. Now to Westbury before Ebar causes more problems.
اي والله. خلنا ننطق الجديد. اعطوه طريقه. والله خلينا نشوف مدينة اروح لها فاست ترافل ولا لا. والله ما يمدي. يا الله يا ريتني فاتح الفاست ترافل هنا. ساعة بعد اشتغل ما طلعت اسوي رجوع. عافية عافية يا لورد. انا استغربت في البث 3 مسكتين. اوه يا راسي. اي خلي ايش فيه؟ اي انا شكلي مستقبلا خلف الكواليس بسوي يا طويل العمر بفتح حقة الفاست ترافل في كل الماء. اريح عمري وانتقل انتقال سريع. لو ان الحين منتقلين انتقال على فاست اقرب فاست ترافل لدي كان الحين انا ليش لابس دي؟ فكر. ايوه اخباركم؟ شلون عنكم؟ شو مسوين وشو ما انتم مسوين؟ مخك قلبت فرنسي يا طويل العمر. اعثر على وين؟
Be my eyes.
اتمنى يكون اتجاهي صح.
As Ivar, tailbat too.
واتمنى اني ما اتهاوش معك يا ايفر. تخرب المعاهدة بيني وبينك.
Ivar, tailbat.
Hey, Eivor. I was telling the Aetherling here that Thor is with us this day. Our victory is assured.
So, what is your plan?
That bastard Anir commands this hamlet. So let us show these folks what happens when a village bows to the Britons. Smash it to kindling, burn it to ashes, and cut Anir's tender throat. Right, my boy?
I hope to fight well, not cruelly. The cutting of throats I leave to you.
هدفنا هو السلام.
Flames and smoke will warm Rodri's desire for peace. Anir is a lesser concern.
Peace is for suckling babes, but as you like. Oh, my blood runs hot. Let us rush in now and leave a trail of bloody kindred.
Stealthy approach might earn us more time.
Bah, I prefer sound and fury. But do as you must.
اختار التخفي والهجوم خلينا نختار هجوم شامل يا رجال بلا التخفي بس.
Bloody kindling it is. We will smash this place to splinters.
أقول سلام وشو يقول.
The fight is on.
Let the Saxon villages flee, Ivar. Only the Britons deserve our wrath.
صح.
Thor thunders beside us.
Best raise my hood here.
جاكم ابو صلوح. ايش فيك دور؟ القم نكست اللي بعده وينهم؟ اخر بريطانيا وسخ. هذا من؟ لا ابي احط الشعلة. خلني احرق البيوت. لا يا ورع لا تحرق قبلي. عليكم السلام. لحظة ترى الاس والله LOS ويلكم. القم خليته يطلع. عمدي بالله تون كيفك هذا؟ يا هذا الكريد هذا احسن حل. ريح راسك انت. تعال والله لا اسويها فيك، والله لا اسويها فيك. مات ما يطيح. ابا ايش فيك الاوس؟ لوسيفر صح؟ اتوقع انك لوسيفر. اوكي حركت انا البيت ده، ايش رايكم؟ واو بحرق البيت ده بعد. واو صاير احرق يا عيال. واو اوكي خلوني احرق بعد. وين اعطوني بيت احرقه. قبل ما احرق البيت باغني يا طيبه يا قاعد. القم اوف قتله. دخلت لقيته موجود. السيرفر موجود بس يمكنك لاقي باند يا لوسيفر. احرق احرق. ايش بقى بيوت ثانية بعد. كفر بيوتك معي غلط. ما يبدين يرمي على كل شيء ذا قناة السلطان ما في. طيب احرق. واو جوي. في شيء تحت. اتوقع في قلة شاخ. والله ما ادري يمكن. لا شوفوا اذا المسافة بعيدة تعال قرب هنا بس عند النار بس لا تصير مخ غريب. ارم. تعال سوا مرة ثانية. احرق السهم. ارم. لا تزمر اللي يحرق. افصل النت وشبك او طفي البلاي ستيشن وشبك والله ما ادري. يا الله الكريد ما ادري. انا من اوه هذا اللي يبون يجلده. واو قوي. لا ترجع على يدي. رمح هذا غلط. اجتمع معاي في
That's the last of them. Let us get a good view of our handiwork, Jailbert. Join us,
اتوقع انه من ادمن. لا ما له دخل هذا.
Look here! Look upon this master. Eivor! Did you see Jailbert fight? He is all balls now.
I give thanks for victory.
and ask penance for taking lives.
Ah, Jailbert, your god bores me to death. Have a laugh, we won!
And I took no pleasure in it, Ivar.
Eivor and I were made for this, my boy. The song of swords, the blood mist, the bone crunch and baring of teeth.
Is this enough blood paid, Ivar? We've spilled enough to slake the thirst of Femini.
Why stop there?
Jailbert, I would know your mind on all this. Are you satisfied with our victory?
I believe I am. I'll need word from Rodri as soon as possible. What does he intend?
He will see the flames. He will know Westbury has been destroyed.
The bleeding pus pit claims only a dragon can defeat him. We will soon put that to the test.
It is peace we want, Ivar, not revenge. If you cannot accept that, return to Repton now.
You do not know Rodri as I do, Eivor. You do not know what a slippery, lying shit he can be.
Enough talk of killing. I need a moment of calm.
You need mead.
No, Ivar. True calm. A walk in the woods to clear the air. Or fishing. Would you go fishing with me?
Fishing, huh? Looking for a warm puddle to dangle your worm in?
I saw a small pond nearby. Will you come?
We can all take a moment to allow our blood to cool.
Okay.
It's just up here.
Eivor. The silver you gave me in Quatpo. I traded it for a gold ring.
At least the silver gave you happiness. It bought me none.
The ring is from the Levant, inscribed with a prayer to some god. What is their Valhalla like, I wonder?
شوف يا لوسيفر، يمكن معلق عندك، فجرب انت تفصل النت واشبكه مرة ثانية، أو انك يا طويل العمر.
Here will be good. Let's fish for eel. Dale relishes nettle soup cooked with eels fresh from the water.
I will not fish. You go ahead.
الانقليس التي يا الله المهام البيض اللي ما ابيها.
Look at all those delicious fish.
وين الانقليس؟ وين الانقليس؟ ها. اوكي. تعال يا الانقليس. انقليس.
Hooked. Bring it to shore.
شبط. اضغط بشكل متكرر للسحب. اوكي اوكي. سيدف.
Well done, Eivor. An eel.
شكرا. والله ما ادري هو ايش اللي يقصده بالضبط، ما عاد ادخل السيرفر او انه ايش. سبق اسمك، شفتوا كيف تعلموا الصيد؟ فخر وجهك. شوفوا ايش اسمك تحوم على الطعم. مسكته. اسميته. بحذف هناك. اوكي.
Hooked. Bring it to shore.
متعود على ردد في الصيد. اضغط السماعات للتحكم. اوكي. سلس. خليك سلس مع سميكه كذا، لا ينقطع الحبل. تعالي. اضغط بشكل متكرر للساحة. ما انا بجلس أقل.
Another eel. Almost enough for a hearty soup.
وين الانجليز؟ هذا. سبق له. اصبر خلني اخلص المهمة دي بعدين نتفاهم معه. يلا انجليز. جود بوي كم هير. حليلها تنقز فوق الحبل. ساتر ايش اسمك العيد تجي انجلوسة تعالي خلنا نعطيها انسحاب موقع الانجليز هناك اوكي خليك هناك
Hooked. Bring it to shore.
تعال شوف كيف صياد يا عيال منذ الصغر تعال هنا
That's enough for now.
خلصت
Bishop Dale will be pleased. Let's go tell Ivar about our catch.
تحدث الآية يا أخي طيب ليش أماكن جلسة غير لا أقدر أدخل بس البيت انحذف طيب إذا البيت انحذف معناه أحد فيكم تارك تارك وش يسمونه فخ.
We caught some eel for a feast. The bishop should be pleased.
The simple fellow comes now.
Ah, a strange way to celebrate victory. But then again, our Christ was a fisher of souls, was he not?
Bishop, greetings. We've the makings for a delicious soup.
I'm grateful, Ceolbert, but my heart is heavy. So many homes burnt. We'll be years rebuilding.
You should have seen Ceolbert fight. He will be an alderman with sack and guts, fearsome and raw.
I should rather be fair and just, but I take the compliment.
I have sent word to the Britons. I pray King Rodri will again be open to peace, in spite of his brother's murder.
It worked in our favor. Look where we landed. Britons begging for mercy like whiny pups.
Ya Allah.
The fighting is done. The talking is not yet begun. We'll need to be careful about who attends our negotiations.
صح.
Our next steps are critical, my lords. And after what happened in Quatford, it is clear to me that Ivar should lay low.
Lay low? After all I have done here, you tell me to dunk my head?
The good bishop is right, Ivar. You have a warrior's heart, not a peacemaker's.
Fuck you, wolf-kissed. I know Rodri, and I know the kind of tricks he will pull. That is me warning you.
شكرا لك على التحذير.
If you hear me farting, that is my welcome to the bastard.
You bruised his pride, Eivor.
If you have some balm for it, by all means, share it.
His pride makes him difficult, and his anger makes him hasty. But he is not without honest feeling. I will hunt him a great boar, I think. And together we'll roast it over a fire and tell tales of war.
ما هو وقت خنزير بري يا الله.
Bishop, we must prepare for Rodri's arrival. Rally our men and set up a camp just here.
اوكي الوضع ما ادري اشك فيها غدرة بس ما ادري متى. متأكد بوصله؟ ايش اسم الترايب يا لوسيفر؟
Peace or war will be decided, but not yet, not now. We must wait.
I loathe waiting.
It is all in God's hands. We can but pray and give thanks for this moment of rest.
The Britons have come!
The moment has ended.
This way, by the great oak!
Where is Ceolbert? He ought to be present for these talks as our future elderman.
He went hunting. For wild boar, he said.
That was quite some time ago, no?
We cannot wait. We should settle the peace now.
ليكم خطفوه.
Lady Angharad, greetings.
We come to speak of peace.
We are gladdened to hear it. But where is your great king?
He stays at the castle at my behest. I feared his presence would inflame the cutthroat Ivar.
We have confined our cutthroat to his tent.
Both of us fretting over our war-hungry companions. It seems we are of the same mind.
A surplus of caution never did any harm. I count this as a blessing.
Perhaps then at long last we can end this war. Our peoples have suffered enough.
And your proposal?
We shall withdraw all our soldiers to the time-honored border of our lands. We ask only that you give us some days to collect our furnishings and leave Causto Castle. In return, you pledge to end all hostilities as of this moment.
These terms are generous. We have a truce.
Truly.
Praise be, this is well and quickly done. God go with you and your king, Lady Angharad.
I salute you all. You waged a good war. Let us now wage a lasting peace.
I stand bewildered, Eivor. In the blink of an eye, years of blood and sweat are put to an end.
You have walked a difficult road, Bishop.
Ceolbert must learn the good news. Will you tell him when you see him?
I'll find him now.
غريبة بهالسرعة. ما في حل يا لوسيفر، يعني مالك الا انك تبني من جديد. الله يعوضك. يعني تأكد يمكن انك ناسي فخ او خويك ناسي فخ اللي في الترايب، او انك يعني ما ادري، لكن دبيتك اختفى كذا، او انه صاير جلتش في اللعبة. لاني انا من بعد صلاة العشاء تقريبا كنت موجود، بعدها طلعت ساعتين تعبت شوي ورجعت مرة ثانية. بس لحظة طالع لي علامة شيلد. طيب فانا اطلع وارجع، ما كان في السيرفر ادمن غيري انا، وكذا شخص لقيته بخاخهم شلتها دخل فيصل قبل ساعة وشال فخ، شال كذا بيت. لا والله ما شال افخاخ، اتوقع هو شال فخين بس ما جاب طاري ترايب اسمه LOS، عشان كذا قلت عطني اسم الترايب. فاتوقع ان الجلتش في اللعبة او انك باني بيتك غلط، لان انا قبل كم يوم بنيت، حطيت فونديشن عند بيت واحد اقول يعني اطلع من ذا المنطقة. جيت اليوم بشوف رسالتي له، لقيت الارضيات كنت حاط 3 أرضيات او 4 انشالت كلها. سألت الادمنية قالوا لا ما شلناها، ندري ان هذا ترايبك وتركناه، اصلا ما جانا خبر ان احد اشتكى، فما ادري شو الوضع. اوكي ما هو موجود.
Where in Hellheimer has Ceolbert gone to? Someone here must know.
بس اصبر خلني اخلص الجيم.
Have you seen Ceolbert?
I don't keep track of the comings and goings of the Ardaling. Ask another.
I'm looking for Ceolbert. Have you seen him?
Last I saw, he was sharpening arrowheads.
اوكي الولد وين راح؟ بس في علامة شيلد، وين العلامة؟ صور ايش اللي يطلع لك وارسله ارسل اللورد.
Ivar, it is done.
Peace, eh? And now everyone is shitting themselves with happiness.
If not happiness, then relief. Have you seen Ceolbert? I want to pass on the good news.
He asked me to go hunting earlier, but I am in no such mood.
اوكي الولد شكله انخطف.
Hey, Eivor.
Have you seen Ceolbert?
My brother saw him last.
جاي منه. قم وسيب
Drunk as a mackerel, isn't he?
Celebrating the peace. Got started early.
Wake up!
Huh?
Where is Chaelbed?
What?
Did none of you see Chaelbed?
Only him, Drenger. You will have to wait until he sleeps it off.
Does he often get this soaked?
By all the gods, he does. Twice a week. Once for 3 days, another for 4.
Oh.
Then twice on Sundays.
And when you need him to sober up, what do?
Keep this to yourself, but once or twice when I needed a quick word, I dumped him in a lake.
It's worth a try. Must be some way I can wake this drunk.
القي في البحيرة. جوي تعال السكير يا النكتير. تعال. يلا يا عيال جاهزين؟ 1 2 3. ليش بقدر اعدل من هنا؟ ولا لازم اوكي. لا لازم اشيله. والله كان ودي احذفك بس خليني امسكك. تعال السكين.
That's a low thing to do to a man.
I am looking for Chaelbed.
The soft Saxon boy?
The next Elderman, yes.
Said he was going hunting to bring back the feast for Ivar and the rest.
I know he went hunting, but where?
Round the mouth of a cave nearby. Follow the stream up the mountain, south of here.
That's enough to go on. Thank you.
أنا فيني قلبت قص ساموراي. لو اصبر اخلص من البث وبرسل لك. ابى ادخل انا السيرفر وبجي لعندك. انا متاكد في علم الولد ما اخذ عبث وذلك ما حلوا السلام بهالسرعه اللي فيه علم. احجار كيف المنطقة؟ انا متعديت المنطقة من زاد الحمار. انقلع يا اخي. يا اساسن كريد بالله شوفوا لكم حل. امشي. ايوه تكفى لا تقول منطقة. لا تقول لي النوري الغبي دخل في الكهف ذا. روح الدم.
What happened here? This doesn't look good.
اصبر خلنا نتأكد في دم هنا. تكفى لا تقول ولا الجيش.
Chaelbad's bow dropped.
قص الولد. لا تقول جاه شيء. تكفى ما عاد ابي خلوا عندكم. انتصارا للوحش. ذئاب العينة ما يداني الذيابة. اوكي بقع الدم جت هنا. اوكي ايش الوضع؟ هلا بالطيب عزيز شوف
Tears of Freya.
اوه الولد مات من ما ادري، احس انه مين من الديابة.
Jailbird, you live.
مطعون بسيف.
Stay quiet. You're badly hurt. A dragon on the hilt.
تنعم انه شعار بريطاني.
Keep breathing, boy. Oh, you haven't got long. I will take you back to say your goodbyes. I can get you to the others. I'll go easy.
سأترفق بك. يا القهار. يلعن ام القهار. أنين.
Save your strength.
الطريق مطعون. غدروا بها. الطريق انا راجع انا رايح فين؟ عليكم السلام. من هنا الطريق صح؟ لا تكفى، لا تقول لي ارجع مع طريق ثاني. من هنا يا طيب. ما اقدر اتمسك صح؟ شفت اني غبي. لحظة خلني اتاكد. والله ادري. اي والله كان حبيته صراحة، صدق حبيته الوريد. كنز معليش. شوف كنز انا شو اسوي؟ معلش يا طيب، بس والله احاول اترفق بك، بس ما ادري من وين اروح. من هنا. الرجال والله يا اخوك كنز ما يتفوت. وين؟ واو. ادخل من هنا يا حبيبي. يا الله يا جليتشات اللعبة. اوكي ما يبوني ادخل من هنا. لا تطلع من فوق بالله يا اساسن كريد، لا ترفعون ضغطي. اوكي الحين خلونا نتزحلق به. واو. انا ادري انك
Hush, Jailbird. We'll soon be among friends.
تكفى لا تقول في دياب. انا رايح. الرجال المشكلة حبيته لانه بيصير حاكم كويس، لانه معي مرة كويس. ابوه كيف نعطي ابوه الخبر؟ طيب الحين من بيحكم المنطقة دي؟ يا الله. كذا يطالع فيني بكأني
by the hand of Thor.
Is that the
يلعن ام القهر. كل الخطط اللي كان يخطط عليها ايفور واحد.
Eivor, what happened? No. No! You foolish boy, what did you do?
I found him deep in a cave, beset by wolves. Ivar.
Easy, boy. Easy.
هجمت الثياب.
Ivar.
Get me an axe right fucking now!
Ivar. He's gone.
No! مات.
An axe!
His god will take him as he is, axe or not.
Go to your god, boy. And I will sing for you in Valhalla. This was no wolf. Tell me what happened.
بعلمك الحقيقة. كانوا البريطانيين، هذا يعني الحرب لا خذلنا. كانوا البريطانيين، هذا يعني الحرب، هذا يعني الحرب.
Your war is back on.
What?
He was killed with this.
The Britain's dagger.
Rodri.
But why?
You murdered his brother. Did you think he would let that lie so easily?
I told you he was a trickster. Peace was never his goal. He takes blood for blood.
Bishop Deolav, over here.
بيرفض الحرب الكلب.
The walls of his fortress will not protect him. I will sheath this dagger into his lungs.
You must move fast then. Attack before Rodri can revel in his trick.
Lord above, what's happened? Chaelbert!
Murdered.
May the Lord who frees you from sin save you and raise you up.
Sent the boy's body to his father. He will want the Christian burial. Lady Angharad said Rodri is holed up in Kausto Castle. That may have been a lie or a tiny slip. Either way, we should find out.
There is a spot near the fortress to set up camp. We will scout it together.
لنذهب الآن.
A good plan. We go now.
Fine. And remember, leave Rodri to me.
أبشر إيفر. لك خرودري. بدري. قاتل الملوك. ماني بهرجه. بهرج القسيس مدري الاسقف مدري سقف ولا جدار.
How are you holding up, Bishop?
I am gutted by this loss. Chaelbert would have made a good elderman, and one day a fine king. A king forged by Viking battle wisdom and Christian compassion. A formidable man he would have been.
Oh, ايفر وين رايح؟
Control yourself.
لعب لي أول مرة.
Mount up and follow me. There's work to be done.
كلمني. اتبع ايفر. اتبعك. هذا خيلي. روح للثاني. آسف.
I should have seen this coming. I should have known he would come for the weakest of us.
You opened a bloody wound when you killed Rodri's brother.
Anything worth doing must be paid for in blood.
You told me Rodri gave you that scar on your face. Is it a story worth telling?
If not worth telling, it is worth remembering. Years ago, I was headed back from the Western Isle.
اوكي خلاص.
Fighters there.
بتموتك الحين الحرب.
Put me in a surly mood. I wanted blood and silver, nothing more. So me and my Drengir sailing along the coast of Kemri, see a nice spot for landing, covered in mist. We drag our ships ashore. And just then, a cry came from atop a hillock. The troll-cursed Britons. The fog clears a bit. And there they are, all lined up. The biggest one calls out, "I am Rodri, king of this land. That means shit to me!" I scream back. I give my boys a nod. And we raise up our axes and charge before they take a breath. We have the numbers. But the Britons are clever. It's marshland. The bog catches our boots, sucks us to a standstill. One by one, Rodri cuts us to bits. He gets to me, lays his blade at my cheek, and gives me this nick. Leave this land and give your people fair warning, he says. Tell them King Rodri gave you that cut. Hen shit, I say. Rodri laughs and lets me go.
Quite a story, Ivar. Son of Ragnar, killer of kings, conqueror of England and the Western Isle. You have lived a saga worth 10.
That I have.
عاش حياة والله. الاسمر خلاص ما يمديك ترجع اللي راح خلاص ابن بيت من جديد.
That sweat-soaked slug is just beyond those walls. May only be defeated by a dragon. My itching ass. He'll meet one all right.
Send a message to your men. You can build a camp here and lay plans for a surprise attack.
اوكي بلع عن جدفك خرور دري. بلم كليت توصل الارض. لا لا لسه غير. طيب كوماندر مالك الا انك تبني من جديد.
Ivar's men waste no time. They're eager to pay out our revenge.
What's got into you?
ابن بيت من جديد. وين إيفر؟
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri. Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
Inshallah.
Rally the men, Ivar. Let's have at it.
It is a good day to die.
The gate looks to be well defended.
My men are loading a cart with cauldrons of oil. We will blast right through that fucking gate.
كفو. إن شاء الله ما. أنا ودي أعرف أنت وين ساكن في الماب. هلا بالأشناب، هلا بالفوز. هي جلسة التأمل اللي أنا أسويها دايما. بقلعة زين متى بتقفل؟ بيتي راح منكم والله ما ادري انا كنت موجود ما دخلت ولا اعدادات ولا شيء بس مع لحظة
I am here, boneless Ragnarsson. How is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Chalbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, King of Crow Food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivar.
اي والله.
أول مرة أقول وقفوا هرب. When I am done with Rodri, I will tear the fat from his shanks and use it to fry our bread.
أول مرة إيفر يقول لا تكمل هرج اهجم. يلبي الحرب رافق عربة الزيت اللي بوابة.
Get the cart, boys. We will light it up in front of the gate.
أنا اللي بدفع.
They sent soldiers to stop our cart. I will wash the castle wall with Rodri's blood.
دف العرب دف العرب دف العرب أنا بنط في الطريق. والله قوية من عينيك. دف العربة دف العربة دف العربة دف العربة دف العربة دف العربة. كفو يا ريدي. لا دف العربة دف العربة. لا احد يجي يساعدني. ايه انت ابو 3 دروع مدري درعين. يا مشينا. حلو قاعد. ارجعوا. كيف اشعلها؟ كيف اشعلها؟ كيف؟ ايش؟ اشعال. نفس الفكرة اللي قبل شوي سويها. بغيت احرق نفسي. احرق نفسك. ابشر عليه حرم مرحمة ولا واحد فيه. ابي خروخ ودري. تعالوا افتحوا معي الباب ذا. انا كنت تفجير حاولت كمل دعس كله. خلني اجرب هذه. ما تنفع. اوه عرفت. اخر كريد. لا كريد. كيف دخلت من هنا؟ اطلق على روابط الخفض الجسم. اخر. ودي ادعس. كيف؟ خلنا نطلع فوق. تكفى اطلع فوق يا ابن الحلال. اطلق على ايش؟ لا اوكي خلني اطلع لكم من اجدفكم. اوكي اوكي قلبيسهم والله قوي. لا لو الليفلي مو كذا كان يجلدون. كان في سم في كتفي.
Ivar the Boneless. You make a pitiful dragon.
بتركهم تحاول. والله قوي الشاي. الملك. اما قتل ايفا. اما يحترق.
Bastard kicked me in the liver. I need some fresh air.
انا اسمه ما يا صدري. استغفر الله. انا احسبه مات. طلعت كاوستو اسمه كبير.
I felled the rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
النسر الطائر.
The man is dying. Come away. Let the Nordnir spin his fate.
Oh no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
All right. Let's get this over with.
النسر الطائر.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive.
اتبع ايضا.
Do not forget that load of rotten flesh called rotary.
النسر الطائر يحطون الادمي على الحين ان شاء الله اللي هي اللي في بالي.
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting. A view, one fit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Ivar. Let the man die with honor.
No, no, no. He must die with style.
لا اي اتبع ايضا مخرور ودي امش. طيب امش. اوكي اللعبة تسوي حركات بيض. اوكي يبونه في خيل. طيب تاخذ الخيل ليه دامني حطيته عندك؟ هيا امشي. أنين احتضار.
How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming.
اوكي قل لي الجثث.
I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Roderick. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me. It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
وشأني ما لي دخل بسوي اللي علي. صح لو اني مكان ايفر.
Valhalla must look such a sight.
ايفر قاتل الملوك والله لقب تستحقه عند دار.
Does he breathe still?
Barely.
Rodri, are you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover it with a beard, a cloak, but as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. What say you to this, Rodri? Huh? Speak up, you old bag of sweat and grease.
صخرة مانستون.
Here we are. Bring him close.
ابشر طال عمرك. ما اقدر اقول لك لا. ابشر طيب لا تنافق. سم طال عمرك تفضل. ليش حطيتها؟ قاتل الملوك. اوكي خلينا نشوف شو نسوي.
Haul him up there to the top and keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Ivar.
اي والله ترى قروشتني ايوه. اوامرك زايدة.
See here? A hungry blade. Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal. The blood eagle.
والله اني داري النسر الداري.
Is this?
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your
طول عمود فقري ثم يطلع يطلع قفص الصدري من ورا. الحين اودن بيجي يهرج. يا
That is a Norseman.
The true essence of old heroes. The blood eagle has no true meaning for Ivar. He is doing it simply to take pleasure in suffering.
Now, I pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages.
سمجرات
The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades. There is nothing glorious here. Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings.
طريقة تعذيب.
All of Mercia can see him now.
I have seen enough.
We are not finished. Eivor, this saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivar. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who ever lived.
No.
If I lose, what a tale you have to tell.
You are battle drunk, Ivar. Goodbye.
Poor Ceolbert. He barely said a word.
When?
I pushed that dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
Just a soft little squeal. Then, nothing.
You sick, cursed fuckout!
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends one must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become king killer forevermore.
Traitor! Ceolbert was...
like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight me, Wolf-Kiss, to a glorious death!
ابشر قاتلك وقاتل ابوك.
This is a life anymore! Fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits!
القم بعد. بحط كل الحركات في ظهرك. خلصت. ما اخليك تلمسني ولا لا. يلا يلا.
Bleed like Ceolbert.
يا رخمة يا رخمة كريد 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 يا كريد.
Hold a moment, Eivor.
ساطر عليك. اسلم. يا كريد انا الشباك كبدك.
Speak then, or I take your tongue.
Will you see your father in Valhalla, Wolf-Kiss?
أن هذا الجبان
Or is the coward in Helheim weeping tears of ice?
أبي ما ردت عليه. اقتل والله قتلت. القم يا كريه.
My long road ends. The Valkyries approach. My axe, Eivor. Hand me my weapon.
أعطيك سلاحك ولا لا؟ إرسال ايفر منع إرسال ايفر إلى فالهالا. روح الفالهالا.
Odin may have use for you, but this is more than you deserve.
ما تستحق.
Do not shame him.
I hear their wings.
عليكم السلام ورحمة. ليش كذا يا غيور؟ الآن بلغبنا حركتك البيض.
Carry the body to Quatford. We'll say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Ubba. Tell him his brother is dead.
بتنتهي المعاهدة بيننا وبين أوبا. تحدث إلى الديول. هلا بالهبوط الاضطراري. انزل. مو بوقت تندس. اطلع اطلع يا طيب يا عيال، عليه اطلع يا شوف. والله بعيد ليتني مسوي الفاست ترافل. اوكي قريب من هنا. اوه يا صدري. خلاص ان شاء الله شويات يا لوزر، بس يمكن اروح اخلص لي حاجة وارجع. لعن ام القهر. والله فاتك يا لورد، صدق والله فاتك خيانة خيانة. ايه لا، وبكل بجاحة انا ارسل الفالهالا. هذا من الجسم. اوبا ده يجي اوبا، ليكن بعد بتقاتل معي.
Eivor, hello. Another dark day clouds our victory.
Bishop, Uba, dead at the hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his final hour. Were it not for this peace, I killed him. You? After peace was made, Ivar murdered Ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rotary to get another swing at him. How do you come to know this? He told me himself. I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
أراد الموت.
Death at my hand was his final aim. He wanted the glory of a bloody end. An end you did not deny him. With Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something. I will console myself for the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand. You will. For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man can say better? He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood. He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre. Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivar has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I'm grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
الكار حركة بايخة من ايوه.
To you, my brother. May your time in Valhalla be bright and glorious.
Roll-bringer of battle song. The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
Wind across the water. The battle maidens beat their wings to carry a king to Odin's Hall of Corpses.
Ivar gone. Shropshire an ally. I should confer with Randvi.
كتاب التنانين، قاتل الملوك. والله خلنا نرجع الراوند فيه نعلمها بالاخضر. يوه يا حركة كئيبة. اوكي طيب خذ راحتك لوسيفر، بس بالله عليك لا تكرر متى تدخل ارك متى تدخل. انا الحين منصدم من حركة ايفر. اوكي خلنا اخبر راندفي.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
14 نقطة نقطة مار والله اني سحبت عليه.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
We are allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Ceolbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
No. تم السيطرة بنجاح. بالضبط 350. اوكي اصبر خلينا نشوف. يا طيبة لازم اجي وراها واضغط مثلث. اود ما ابغى حدث عنه. اوكي سيطرنا على المنطقة دي. المنطقة دي لا والله 250. ان شاء الله بنسيطر على اوكسفورد بعدين بنسيطر على لندن وبعدها عاد ننقز لفوق. وهنا تنتهي حلقة هذا اليوم. مع السلامة.